plan. Attack Egypt's reinforcements, cross the Suez, and occupy enemy territory. Codename Operation Gazelle. Over 800 Egyptian tanks advanced beyond the Bar-Lev line to the Sinai. 700 Israeli tanks and anti-tank missiles are waiting for them.
Israeli armored forces and air forces destroy the Egyptian formations piecemeal, and they send the Egyptians reeling back to their lines with the loss of 25 to 30% of their forces.
After a decisive victory, General Ariel Sharon secures a corridor across the Suez.
He takes his division and they find a seam between two Egyptian armies.
They cross the canal, they tear up the Egyptian sand batteries on the west side of the canal, they encircle Egypt's Third Army, creating an existential crisis for Sadat. He has only one choice. He has got to get the Soviets to step in and create a crisis.
October 24th, Israeli troops are within 60 miles of Cairo and striking distance of Damascus. The Soviets raise the stakes, threatening to send troops to intervene.
Soviets alert several of their airborne divisions for immediate deployment to Egypt, which suddenly gets the attention of the United States.
October 25th, noon. U.S. Secretary of State Henry Kissinger announces a plan to revisit Arab-Israeli negotiations. The goal: sovereignty for the Arabs and security for the Israelis. 1 hour later, Egypt and Israel agreed to end the Yom Kippur War. For the first time, both sides enter into negotiations and treat each other as equals. In 1979, Egypt and Israel sign a historic peace treaty ending 30 years of war.
This is the first peace treaty between Israel and an Arab state. Huge, huge breakthrough.
Camp David Accords were a big deal. As Henry Kissinger once famously said, the Arabs cannot go to war without Egypt, and they have not done so since then.